And severe weather in Prattville, Opelika, Greenville, Enterprise, and your community. That's our commitment on WSFA 12 News, Alabama Live.
Welcome back to Alabama Live. We're glad you're with us today. Good news for small businesses in the state. They're getting a tax break on their health insurance costs beginning next year. Governor Riley signed tax break legislation into law this week. It will allow businesses with fewer than 25 employees to deduct from their state income taxes 150% of the amount they pay for health insurance for employees.
If these small business people are successful, if they make a profit, they're going to hire additional people. It's going to expand our economy. It's going to allow us to do things in education and in the general fund that we've never done before.
And the bill goes into effect January 1st of next year, 2009. To tell us more about the benefits, Marty Sullivan with the Business Council of Alabama. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
And also Craig Bacheler of Bacheler Technologies in Montgomery. Thanks to you both for being here.
Thank you. Pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Oh, sure. Craig, let me begin with you. You're a brand new company. Tell us about,
yes.
And I asked how many employees. You said one.
I have one employee, yes. We're a new small technology firm that started in January.
So how important is this tax break to you, Craig?
It's huge. It'll have a direct impact on my company to where it'll allow me to compete with the larger companies that can provide health insurance to their employees, and that's what it's all about.
Because really, you've not been able to provide that yet, and you probably wondered if you would be.
That's correct, yes.
Okay, now that would be a huge benefit, and I know in attracting good employees, you need to be able to offer that.
Yes, you do.
And this also, you know, to make sure people know, we said a little bit of it earlier, but I'll reiterate, it allows businesses with fewer than 25 employees to deduct from their state income taxes 150% of what they pay for health insurance, but also it benefits some employees, right, Marty, of these small businesses as well.
And you're exactly right. It benefits those employees who make $50,000 a year or less, who are employed by these companies with 25 or fewer employees. And those employees will have the opportunity also to deduct the same amount, 150% of the premium portion they pay if they pay a portion of their health care coverage.
Right. You know, the big companies, Hyundai, ThyssenKrupp, they make the headlines, but we've said before, it is small businesses in our state that's really the backbone of the economy.
You are so right about that, Kim. Our small businesses in Alabama compose about 90% of all the businesses in this state. They are the foundation. They employ, you know, hundreds of thousands of Alabamians, and they contribute so much to our economy. Just last year, Business and Industry gave over $6 billion in revenues, in state and local tax revenues, and small businesses are a huge element of that. So it was time, we felt at the Business Council, actually we've been working for this bill for the last 4 years, but we felt like our small businesses in this state had earned an opportunity for some relief, and this bill gives them that.
And we will see a ripple effect, as we heard the governor alluding to. How do you see it really benefiting the economy as a whole?
Well, as Craig mentioned, this will give him an opportunity to employ more people. It will give his company an opportunity to grow. Anything that will spur these small businesses on is going to have a huge ripple effect in our economy. And one of the biggest problems all businesses have faced in recent years has been rising health care costs. But for small businesses, it's even more concentrated of a problem because they have the high cost, the rising cost, but they're also trying to compete with companies who aren't facing the same challenges. So this kind of helps even the playing field.
And it comes at a great time because the economy, as we know, talks of a recession, the rising gas prices and food prices. Craig, how long has your company been in existence?
Since January of 2008.
Were you hesitant to even begin, or what were you thinking? What's your mindset?
Yeah, I was very hesitant, but I believe we can do it, and getting the right people is the key.
And tell us about your company.
It's a technology consulting firm. We're an IT firm that helps small organizations with network infrastructure, network design, and network security.
Which that continues on in this day and time regardless of what's going on. Marty, how are we faring our business culture as a state as we hear talks of recession?
Well, I think Alabama thankfully does not face as big of a challenge as you see in other parts of the nation because our economy is so diversified. And we've had such great success in recent years with growing new industry and expanding existing industry that the challenges are out there, and we're seeing it and we're hearing it from our members, and there's a great amount of concern. But if you look beyond the borders of Alabama, there are a lot of states experiencing deeper and more difficult challenges even than we are.
Right, and getting back to the tax break for the small businesses, as we said, it goes into effect January of next year. If they have any questions or they're unsure how to take advantage of that, does the BCA step in and help there?
Absolutely. We have several people on staff who are expert in the area of tax law, and we would be more than happy to talk to any individuals, any business owners who want to learn more about this bill. They can call BCA at 834-6000.
Okay.
One of our governmental affairs specialists will be happy to talk to them about the implications of this bill for their specific business.
Okay, 834-6000.
That's right.
Okay, well, Marty Sullivan and Craig Bacheler, we thank you both for your time.
Thank you,
Kim.
Kim.
Very much.
Well with your new endeavor.
Thank you.
We'll have to bring you back when you have 5 or 10
Yes, ma'am.
employees. Okay, we sure will.
I look forward to it.
Well, hot and humid, still the key words to describe our weather.